by the river.
It's right by the river, yeah.
It's so hot, and then as soon as you get out there, it's just like bang. Yeah, you could be excused for wanting to have a mojito or two.
Yeah.
hence the good drink specials. But should we crack on with it?
Yep.
Let's go.
Alrighty. So, welcome to another episode of the Greenwich Football Pubcast. We are recording out of the Sail Loft in Greenwich, and I must say, we've been to some nice venues so far, but I think this is perhaps the most striking. We've got the Thames down there, we've got the Gherkin and London.
Great view of Canary Wharf as well, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. You've got Canary Wharf.
We've got the actual Cussie ship just in the view behind us.
Yeah, it's just literally all over, isn't it? Everywhere you look.
100%.
Yeah.
So we're at the upstairs cabin, the upstairs deck, and it's a little bit quiet in here. They've got a function down there at the end of the room, but downstairs is absolutely heaving, and why not as we endure this heat wave?
Well, great views.
Yeah.
We'll give ITV and BBC a run for their money, won't we?
I think so. And so what better place to come for a hydration break? And I'm feeling it. I'm feeling pretty good. So I'm Marshy, and with me today is James. Hello, James.
Hello.
And Tan the man. Hello, Tan.
How we doing?
Tip top, thanks.
Yeah.
The question on everyone's lips, most importantly mine, is how are you guys feeling? The English, have they come back down to earth, or is this all part of the plan? James, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't see how it could be part of the plan. I did read something about Tuchel saying that he fully expected that result. It's like, well, yeah, of course. You pick that formation and those players and wait until the 70th minute to make your changes, then of course you're going to get that result.
He didn't say he expected that, did he?
I think he did. I'm sure he said that.
So it was part of the plan.
I'm sure that's what he said. I'm pretty sure I read that he said that he fully expected a result like that.
Yeah, well, in the
Against
way that
Ghana.
Ghana was going to approach the game.
Right,
That must be what he meant, right?
Yeah.
In the way that they were going to sit back and defend, and that he'd have to try and attack them and open them up. So if he was kind of expecting them to play like that, then why did he not have a plan B? Because ultimately, we had no plan B.
Yeah.
And I was very disappointed about it.
Yeah, Tan, how did you see it?
Yeah, like James and probably the rest of the country, disappointed by the result and the performance. But I'll keep a positive head on it because, there's a point. Ghana, maybe we underestimated them. They executed their plan very well.
Yeah.
And were worth their point. But yeah, disappointing in terms of the game was, we didn't move the ball quick enough. Just a few players were well below par in terms of Madueke and Gordon, the wingers. I don't think they really did much. I think Madueke had a couple of good moments when he got moved out onto the left wing, and
It's predictable as
got
well.
in a couple of crosses in. But we just didn't do enough. We weren't good enough.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So 19 shots to Ghana's 1, 80% or thereabouts possession, 79 I think perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
I think we only had 19 shots, but I think only 3 on target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
that doesn't bode too well. And for someone who is not overly au fait with how the English play their football, I felt like it was a different game compared to the Croatian one in terms of, I guess, your fluidity in attack.
Yeah.
But, yeah, how does that type of game that against Ghana sort of remind you of what England, I guess, how the English approach their football?
So, I don't know, it kind of shades of Chelsea for me, because when a team comes at you and attacks at you, that's when you're counter-attacking, that's when you're at your best, when you can sort of, attack is the best defence and all that. When a team just sits back and it's like they struggle, it's how his Chelsea teams always used to play.
Yeah.
You should just struggle to break down these teams. Under Tuchel. You should just struggle to break down the teams. If they just said, look, we're going to put 10 men, 11 men behind the ball and just you attack us and see if you can break us down. And it just reminded me of that. and it wasn't good.
Yeah, I think we could have done with someone like Wharton. He's a player I would have liked to have seen in the squad. Somebody that plays the ball between the through the lines, and we just lacked ideas.
Lacked creativity.
Maybe Tuchel substitutions were quite all sort of attacking players.
And Mr. Harry Kane, because we've seen it with all the other games, well, not all the other games, but you got Lionel Messi at the top of the leaderboard, Holland and Cristiano. Everyone's hitting the scoreboard, and Harry did in the first game, but sort of was held back a little bit. Do you think that was more delivery or execution from the Ghanaian team defence?
I think he said an off day, didn't he? Like when late in the second half, the ball's come over, and he was in a great position. And normally, 9 times out of 10, he'd bang that into the top corner. But this time he's just leaning back and he's just blazed it right over the bar, and it's just like, oh. And annoyingly, he just turns around and he laughs it off. And it's like, mate, why are you laughing? Like, it's not like. I suppose he was still thinking, oh, don't worry, it'll come eventually for us.
Yeah. We didn't create enough for him as well. We didn't,
I said we lacked creativity.
He couldn't play his game where he likes to drop off, come into the midfield. But I think James, you probably know what the possession stats was roughly, but we dominated the ball.
80%.
Yeah, we dominated the ball. We just had no ideas. We couldn't break him down. It was it was frustrating to watch. But like I said, I'll keep positive because that point qualified us. So, we'd like to finish top of the group. I think, I'd be surprised if we don't get a decent win against Panama now.
Well, yeah.
So, just with the game itself, was there, if you want to put yourself in Tuchel's Julius Marlowe's, what were some moves that you would have made, perhaps in hindsight?
I mean, when I was talking to Haas during the half-time conversations, and Haas said that he thought that SA should be brought on, and I was in total agreement with him. And he's an Arsenal fan, so of course he's going to say that. But I was in agreement with him because, we needed creativity. We needed something different. And all he ultimately done, he took Madueke off for Saka, and then Gordon off for Rashford. But it's the same formation, it's the same style. All you've done is just put fresh legs on.
Yeah.
Like, you're not changing it up. You've done nothing different. And then he finally brought on SA with, 10 minutes to go, 15 minutes to go.
I don't remember him coming on.
Yeah, well, there we go. And there we go. And that, probably all the beers you had, but but no, you don't remember it because it was ineffectual. And it was a problem. And screaming out for just something, a bit of a spark, and just didn't have it.
And this is the last time that I think we'll mention the term hydration breaks, because we've covered it very well. But just to sort of go to your point where you haven't really changed much with the substitutions. It's like for like, and it's just fresh legs. But fresh legs don't mean much anymore when everyone's getting a break. You're getting full. Yeah.
It's a fair point, yeah.
So I think why a lot of teams are making their substitutions around the hydration break time, so you can get more information across to the players coming on and the rest of the team. Because normally when you're making a substitution during the game, it's that one player that's coming on that gets the information and then has to feed it to the team.
Oh, for sure.
So I think maybe that's a reason why a lot of teams are doing that.
Yeah. We've got the Reece James watch here on the notes. There's some talking points. So he's played in both England group games, obviously, and he's reported hamstring tightness after the Ghana draw.
He took a bit of a knock during the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So now they're monitoring him.
So would you be playing him against Panama?
Absolutely not.
No.
I think you'd want to save him, wouldn't you?
Exactly.
And this is the opportunity to use some of the squad players, I guess.
Yeah. What I would do, I wouldn't start Spence either. I would go with Kwanzaa or something like that.
Dan Bird.
Or Chalobah. Or Dan Burn. Put one of them at right back. I mean,
Doesn't Dan Burn generally play on the left, doesn't he?
He has played on the left, yeah. But so I think
Centre-half or left.
Joel Kwanzaa, I think, would be a better choice because for the Ghana game, what I would have liked to have seen is, Reece James go off on the 60th minute, 65th minute, and then Spence come on and just use his pace and run at them and
Spence
attack
started
them.
though.
But he started.
Yeah.
So that was the thing. He started on the left. He started on the left, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind
for
of like
O'Reilly,
is he basically said that he's got the O'Reilly experiment wrong already? Is that what he's done? But ultimately, he started him, and I would have just keep O'Reilly, and
He probably
Spence is there for his pace, right? And that's the thing we wanted to have done on the 60th minute. That's something different. That offers something different, and I would have done that. Bit of pace.
And what did you fellows make of the controversial non-decision with the flying challenge that, upon replay, was a clear penalty?
Bellingham, that should have been a penalty.
Yeah.
I think they should have had one as well with Conser, no? There was a challenge from Conser as well.
No. Bellingham tackled Garner, and Garner should have had a penalty.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, I thought it was Conser, mate.
No, it was Bellingham that took the challenge. His leg was quite high. Don't know why I just put my leg up high. They can't see that.
Off the ground, wasn't he?
It was off the ground.
And he doesn't get any contact on the ball. So, that's probably the one I'm getting mixed up with.
But they didn't. VAR didn't intervene, and we got away with one.
So if it had been the other way around,
I'd have been fuming.
Fuming? Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course you would have been fuming.
Yeah.
And, I suppose Ghana, they would probably be fuming as well. And it literally would have been a smash and grab from them to get a 1-0 win.
Yeah.
But, would have been perfect for them. Would have put them on top of the group and 6 points, top of the group. Oh. Yeah, what could have been, man. That really would have put us in trouble.
I'd like to see some changes in the next game.
We're going to have to.
Even in the forward positions, maybe start with Rashford. Gordon hasn't really produced much. I think Madueke, I thought showed some good signs in the first game. I think he struggled a little bit yet, but so did the rest of the team. He did. Madueke needs space to run into, and he didn't have that, did he? So,
no, because they had 11 men behind the ball.
Yeah. So I don't know how fit Saka is. Is he ready for a start? But at the end of the day, if there are any doubts on him, you start Madueke again just to save him.
Even if I still wouldn't start Saka. Yeah. Because I'd be like, look, and he'd be like, I'm fit and ready now, boss. But I'd still say, no. I don't want to risk it.
Or you give him, or you bring him up, you start him, and then if you're going well, and winning in a comfortable position by half time or second hydration break, you get him off.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this should have been the opportunity to use the squad and use the likes of Henderson and Kobe Mainu and give Tony
I still think we can. I don't think that because we drew against Ghana that we can't use the squad because we have got to be beating Panama.
We need to make sure we beat them because Ghana, who are now on 4 points, same as England, because they beat Panama.
We've got the better goal difference.
We've got the better goal difference, haven't we?
Yeah, that's it. So you got England currently on 4 points.
Sorry. Yep. Yeah, Croatia have got 3 points and they play each other, but if Ghana turn over Croatia, they'll top the group, and if we don't beat Panama, we'll finish second. Yeah. You always want to be top of your group.
So just sort of going back to, two rounds into this World Cup, has your perception changed of the English squad and how far they can go in this tournament, or are you still, keeping the faith? Because this is the fourth consecutive major tournament where England has failed to win the second game.
I think we've drawn them all, haven't we?
I honestly have very little faith in the England team now. I wasn't happy with the squad selection. I thought our first 11 was good and good enough. It's a good first 11, good enough to beat anyone on their day. But once you go out of that first 11 and you start, I'm not convinced.
Yeah, I'm
And not after watching Tuchel and how he reacted. It's like, mate, we're all watching the Ghana game. We're all thinking, you got to make changes. You've got to do something. Come on, what's going on? Why has he just stood there doing nothing? And he done nothing.
And a bit of a revisionist approach, but how does Tuchel compare to Southgate?
still early.
Still a bit
early.
yeah.
But with what you're saying, James, about our first and 11, I have to disagree with that one, because you look at our defence, it's nowhere near defences.
It's not. It's what we said on the last one.
And then
it can't be
is
the best.
Anthony Gordon that good? Is Madueke that good? You know, I'd rather see Rashford and Saka playing. Obviously, fitness is going to be one thing, but yeah, the fullback positions are weak.
Yep.
This is. I've actually, after watching the second game, I feel less confident with the squad.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. I think less confident every game.
This is tournament football. This is tournament football, and people do, like every nation does it, like have a bad result and then everyone's on the backs. You know, we're still in this tournament. You know, we can't see us not getting 3 points against Panama, even if we're just about getting over the line. I can't see that happening. Then we're in the round of 32. It's when you get to that knockout stage is when you want to see improvement, and also
that's when the real football starts.
But
proper football.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we
it's not panic stations. Essentially, England needs to bring a little bit of pace, width, and less pass it around till everyone ages visibly.
Yeah. What they need to do now to restore some of the faith would be to go out and just bang in fair few goals against Panama and look comfortable throughout and get no injuries as well.
Because it seemed like that was kind of like the moment in the Croatian game where you guys play with a lot of freedom, and I know you mentioned before when Kane missed it and sort of laughed it off. In my book, I kind of like that, because that's, I think players can be a little bit too hard, a little bit too stressed out on themselves. And I think you just keep the good vibes up, and things can sort of come from
ultimately, is the team captain.
Yeah.
So you're thinking, if you're the team captain, you'd be like, oi, don't be doing that. We've got to get the win. And
I think
he's enjoying himself.
You've got to look at Panama have lost both their games 1-0.
They've lost both their games.
1-0 though.
1-0.
Yeah.
1-0, and they sort of gave Croatia. They gave Croatia. Sorry, Tam. They gave Croatia a bit of a show for about an hour, annoyed them, and so they've got it in the tank.
And Ghana, you would have expected them to be the whipping boys in this team, in this group, and I still think we've got to. We're going to get the 3 points in this next game, but let's not, let's keep our feet on the ground as well, because that's all we need is the 3 points. We want to see a great performance. We want to see, goals, but it's win, top of the group, and then next game.
Yeah. Top of the group on goal difference, but still top of the group.
That's it. So, predictions for the England game. England, Panama. Saturday, 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Greenwich Mean Time. What are you guys thinking?
Well, I said 2 or 3-0 against Ghana, and I was horribly wrong.
Yeah, same.
So I'm going to go 1-0 England.
1-0.
I was thinking of sitting on the fence with that result as well, but on my LeBom I went 3-0 England, so I'm going to stick with 3-0. I said that about the Ghana game.
I hope it's 3-0.
Yeah.
I'm going to be cheeky, and I'm going to say this is a bit of a floodgate moment for England. I think you guys are going to get the job done. 4-1, with Panama just getting a squeaky one right at the end. But I think it's going to be a pretty dominant performance.
Did we not beat them, 6-1 the last time we played them? I think it was 6-1.
No clue.
I think Harry Kane got a hat-trick in that one. My memory serves me right, but...
hopefully that happens again.
Alrighty, so I guess we'll put a bow tie on that. Come on, England.
Come on, England.
Come on, England. So... I think we're just going to cut to just a quick little hydration break, and we'll revisit and preview what's coming up.
Hi, it's Steve Weatherman here. I'm in New York, going to get a train or somehow get to the MetLife Stadium, wherever that is, New Jersey or something like that. I've got plenty of New Jersey, so that's going to bother me. Slightly drizzly. Catch you later. Bye for now.
Okay, and we are back from our quick little break.
Hydration break.
The hydration break. And yeah, once again, we are at the Sail Lofts. And I did notice that they've got on the board downstairs, if you're planning on doing a function, you give them a call and you can come upstairs here and they will sort your DJ, your entertainment or a live band completely on the house. So,
really?
Yeah, so if you're looking to do a function here, that's pretty good service in my book.
Well, that's the Greenwich football Pubcast Christmas do sorted.
Oh, yeah, that's a very good shout, Tan. That's a very possibly an end of World Cup financial year party. And speaking of in the books, we've got a little bit of a run sheet here of things that we want to get through to catch us up to what's been going on since our last recording and what's coming up. But I want to know, James, you're the most diligent man on this pubcast who brings his notepad. And it's not just for show, he's constantly scribbling, listeners. So if you're watching on the YouTube, you'll see James constantly, feverishly.
That's his shopping list.
Yeah. it's just my porn.
So before we get to what's on the computer here, I'd like to know, James, what do you have in your notepad that you wanted to get off your chest? Is there anything
nothing
in there?
really.
Nothing really?
No.
No?
I did see a stat about Dejan Stankovic. I think it's a bit of an old stat though, but I was reading about it. It came up and it said that,
Yugoslavian.
yeah, but it said that he's the first player in history to play in 3 World Cups for 3 different teams.
Oh, what? Really?
So in the 1998 World Cup, he played for Yugoslavia.
Yeah.
In 2006 World Cup, he played for Serbia and Montenegro. And in the 2010 World Cup, he played for Serbia.
Right. Okay.
So
Good fact.
quite an interesting.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Bit of a mercenary.
Yeah. so it's quite. I thought it was quite interesting. I thought so. That's in my notes. I thought that was quite interesting.
That is good.
Yes, it's not relevant to 2026 World Cup, but it is World Cup talk, and I thought it was quite interesting.
It's an interesting fact. Yeah,
It's
well
an
done.
interesting fact. And what are you getting from the shops?
Lube.
Alrighty. So I guess since our last we last all caught up on the microphones, I guess we've had Brazil beating Scotland overnight 3-0.
Yeah,
Scotland did themselves 0 favours in that game. I watched that.
And they are going to go home now, I think.
Yeah.
They need a lot to go for them. I think South Africa winning didn't help them. But I think before the game they were second place in the third place rankings. And now they're like 2 or 3 from the bottom of that.
As Grant and I said in one of the podcasts, that they definitely needed to put a fair few past Haiti to really get their goal difference up and make them, but they didn't, and I think ultimately they will go home now. Yeah,
those first 2 goals they gave up was a bit on the nose, poor Scotland, but I think one of the talking points of this whole tournament, and we've spoken about it before, and at the Sail Loft you can bring your dogs, so that's always a plus. But the Tartan,
even upstairs,
the Tartan Army continues to really showcase the best things about Scotland, I think. So even if they're not promoting themselves the best on the pitch, they're certainly doing everything they can.
They've done wonders off the pitch.
Yeah,
100%.
We knew they were going to bring that to the tournament. So
that was my highlight from the very first podcast. That how great they've been,
and I think coming up closely behind them is the Norwegians. Yes. I feel like the Viking row has been that's become probably the most sort of memorable moment from this World Cup so far, and
especially with Odegaard doing it on the pitch with the players all lined up. And the fans as well.
That is incredible. Have you
good.
guys seen anything like that before? Like, I guess a team sort of engaging with the fan base like that.
Well, the
pitch?
Icelandic clap.
Yeah, and the Dutch, they do that shuffle.
Do
Okay.
the players do the shuffle?
I'm not sure if I've seen that yet,
Yeah.
but you know,
So
I guess
The
it-
fans do that. You see that on
Yeah.
the...
yeah.
They
I see that on the...
walking
When the
down the streets
yeah.
in their thousands, and they shuffle across and then shuffle back the other side.
That's it. So apparently this Viking row has
Yeah.
been causing waves, making waves across the Nordic, where you've got the Swedes. They're not happy. They think it's a little bit naff. They're getting a bit bothered by it. They feel like it's a little bit too much like the volcano,
Naff. Brilliant.
Icelandic clap. And then you've got the Danes. Denmark are really not happy about it, but for a different reason. They just are bothered that they are no longer the dominant team in the Nordic region.
Yeah, they used to be. Yeah.
So
I think it's the maybe the Viking thing as well. They're like the Danes are historic Vikings, and like we're the Vikings first. And,
That's right.
We were. And
so there has been a little bit
they
of
don't really
discourse.
like each other, I don't think, do they?
No. So I think, they're getting a little bit bothered by Norway's success, and for me, Norway's definitely my, I guess, second team that I'm really. They're a fun team to watch, but. Other results, we've had Morocco 4-2 over Haiti. Czechia, got a bit of a lesson from Mexico, 3-0. And Mexico.
100% record for them as well.
And they're looking good, Mexico.
They're clean sheets as well, I believe.
They're looking very good, Mexico.
So, no need to waste the washing detergent with Mexico. They're clean as a whistle.
Yeah.
South Africa get one over the South Korea.
That was a bit of a shock.
Yeah.
And it was good enough to get them through to the next round as well. South
I was surprised when I saw that score this morning, and I'm surprised on that South Korea haven't performed at the level that we've seen them in previous tournaments.
Yeah. And we've got Switzerland 2-1 over Canada, and I don't think we touched on it on the last podcast, but the injury, that sort of wayward challenge, that was pretty nasty. Did you see that one with the broken leg?
The broken leg there.
the broken leg. That was the Canada player, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That was the
yeah.
Canada player. That was
Horrible.
that was pretty grim. Yeah.
Yeah. So that
Again, it was Qatar, wasn't it? The Qatar player that done that.
But it was good to see, even he's broken his leg and waving at the ground and it's going off.
That's it. The power of the green whistle, hey?
Yeah.
Because it was up and about. So hopefully, he recovers well. And sort of
he's only
rounding it
24
up.
as well.
Oh dear. And Bosnia and Herzegovina. Herzegovina. That's another great thing about the World Cup is that you're getting
all these names,
getting all this practice at linguistics. So 3-1 to there you go, Qatar. So Bosnia and Herzegovina. What do you know about them?
They got Dzeko. Is he in their squad?
Dzeko was. Yeah,
he's
he might still be actually.
I'm not. I haven't really watched him, but
He's going to be in his 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know too much about it.
And we had Luka Modric making his 200th appearance for Croatia, which
That's
is
ridiculous, isn't it?
It's
200 appearances.
Yeah, that's.
That's
if there's that many games of international
players don't get
football.
200 appearances for clubs.
Yeah.
How's he done that for his country?
Jeez, they must have a lot of friendlies in Croatia. Because
Yeah.
that is a lot. That is. I was reading that and I'm like, surely not, but. We had Portugal sort of beating Uzbekistan quite comfortably, more than quite comfortably, 5-0. And
Ronaldo finally scored.
Ronaldo finally scored, but became the first man to score at 6 different World Cups, which is, something to ponder. And just on Cristiano, why he hasn't got as many goals as, say, Lionel? I think he's up to, 9 or 10?
I think he got up. Yeah, I think you're right.
So he was
10.
8, so that would be 10 now.
Yeah. So how come he hasn't been so prolific in the goal scoring sense? Is that not his shtick as a player, or?
I think in previous tournaments they've actually been quite defensive. In the earlier ones that he played in, were quite defensive. But it's a bit of a surprise. But it was good to see that a couple of free kicks that they took, where he didn't take them and he was the decoy, They scored off one of them, and then they took a really clever one where he's run past the ball into the box, and then a pass over. I think it was Bruno dinked it over.
Yeah, I mean that one was disallowed.
That one, but yeah.
Well, no, I think the goalkeeper came out and saved that one.
But it was good to see that he's not just dominating it now. You know, I think
but he's
he needs
still
to
a
be a bit more.
still a bit of a dick though, because like the free kick you're talking about, where he stood there with Nuno Mendes and like it was like that, and then Nuno Mendes does it. It's like. Look how intelligent I am, like that. And it was he's fooled them there, and I was like,
He did celebrate it, which sometimes he doesn't celebrate when others do it. But no, maybe he's going to be a bit more of a team player. We'll see. He's still a great player, so.
Yeah. And the South Americans, they're having a good tournament so far. We've got Colombia beating the DR Congo and qualifying for the round of 32.
Colombia have been good, yeah.
They've got some good players, haven't they?
Yeah, James Rodriguez there. We was talking about him the other day, weren't we? And
Diaz.
Diaz.
Obviously a top player.
Yeah.
Scored a cracking goal that got disallowed, but, you know.
I've got one for you, boys. And I think, we're talking about the likes of Cristiano, Lionel, Modric. Is there a sense of, I guess, not melancholy, but a little bit of sadness that players like this could well be their last World Cup, and I guess sort of the feelings of you obviously love your football and you like football for the star players of the world. Is there, what I would like to know from you guys is there who was the last player in your mind that you were really sad that, all right, this is their World Cup swan song, and you're not going to see them line up 4 years later?
Gaza?
Yeah.
Gascoigne.
I'll go with that one, but also Diego Maradona as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know.
I didn't get to see that, but you know.
Yeah, it's a shame. You know, you look at
and he was Argentinian.
Yeah, you look at players now compared to then, how they condition themselves, and this is why we've got so many older players playing in this tournament, and we have historically as well, but it seems to be more. And when they go, it's time for the new ones, the Mbappés, the Yamals, you know.
Yeah. The players definitely take better care of themselves now, though, don't they?
And which of the young players so far, the next superstars, have caught your eye so far in the opening rounds?
Max Dowman.
Yep.
I didn't think you meant in the World Cup. I just thought it meant Max Dowman's the best player ever.
Yeah.
No, so that's a good question.
I can't really think of too many.
Because Lamine hasn't really come out of the box yet.
Not
because
yet.
He didn't play sort of the first one.
Yeah, he done well in the second game and looked pretty special. And I think they've done a comparison, as they always do with young players.
Yeah.
You know, a comparison at his age, to Messi at his age, and he's got better stats, I believe. And it's like, it's going to be the next minute. It's like
I can't really think of anyone, you know.
I can't think of anyone that's really.
It seems to be the old guard that are.
It does have that flavour where we've got the old
that's
boys
it.
really standing up.
The old guard have definitely taken the limelight, haven't they? Like the Cape Verde goalkeeper, and so it's been about the old guys, which is good for us old guys, right?
That's it. Yeah, it's always quite nice to see someone still playing. That's within touching distance.
Yeah.
So the game's coming up. We've got Ecuador, Germany.
That's tonight. Yeah.
So I'm going to put you fellas to the test here, and I'll contribute as well, and we'll see who gets it right. So Ecuador, Germany. I want score lines, starting with you, Tan.
I'm going to say 2-0 Germany.
2-0 Germany. James?
I think Ecuador will get a goal, 2-1.
I'm going to go 1-0 Ecuador.
Oh, okay.
Because they have been a bit disappointing in the tournament so far, and I feel like,
I think they were a bit unfortunate in the last game.
Yeah.
But,
what happened in the last game?
I can't even remember, to be fair.
No, they won it 2-1.
Did they win?
They were one. I think they went.
I saw they had a goal disallowed.
They scored pretty late on, I think, and they won 2. They definitely won 2-1. Yeah.
And
I remember.
we got Curacao versus Cote d'Ivoire, the Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ivory Coast need to win that one.
Yeah.
Curacao. Hopefully, just a 1-0, because I don't want to see Curacao get humiliated, especially after they got humiliated the first one, 7-1, and done well the second game. So it'd be good to see them.
Second game was 2-2.
That was the draw, wasn't it? Yeah. The goalkeeper kept him in it, didn't he?
Yeah.
The 0-0 or 2-2 as a draw.
So you're going 1-0, James?
So I'll go a hopeful 1-0, and it's not too embarrassing for Curacao.
Fair enough.
I'm
10.
going to go 2-0 again.
I'm going to go 3-1 to Ivory Coast because I watched their game. Was it against Germany that they played?
Yeah.
That's the one they lost 2-1.
They were stiff in that game. I thought they played some really good football and they had some good opportunities that they just didn't put it into the net.
They've got a great squad there. Decent players, a lot of them playing in Europe. And
So that's how it's going. The group in the last phase, both games kick off at the same time.
Yeah.
So that so the Germany and Ecuador, same group as Curacao and Ivory Coast.
Because I was just a quick sidestep, but I was reading your boy Didier Drogba sort of talk about
Didier.
Didier.
No.
But just him talking about, I think, civil unrest. All parts of the compass were fighting one another, and the Ivory Coast team, led by Didier, just did a massive appeal to everyone in the Ivory Coast to come together.
Not the shit off, just come together for the football.
Let's not get bogged down with all what's going on back home. And there was just a genuine improvement in everyone just got along, and it just took a massive step towards.
Yeah, that's great.
Everyone just chilling out, and that things like that is the power of what World Cups can do. Yeah, isn't it?
It's the power of football, isn't it?
Yeah. So we then move on to the Japanese versus Sweden. That's a tough one to pick because the Swedes have been all right. They've been all right without being too good.
Yeah.
They did get a bit of a pantsing from your boys' team.
Holland, the Dutch.
Dutch.
And even though they got battered 5-1, they actually played really well in that game. And they had, I think, they had several chances, good chances, and they competed. Holland just took their chances.
Yep. So scoreline predictions for that.
Which is...
Sweden, Japan.
I'm going to go 2-2.
2-2?
Yeah, I think Sweden are going to be a bit butthurt from the Netherlands. I think they're going to win 3-1.
Oof. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, Desmond
too.
Alrighty, and then Turkey versus the United States. So Turkey are out. They've been probably the biggest disappointment, arguably, of the tournament so far.
Are they definitely out? A big win.
I think they've lost all their games.
Well, they lost the two. It's not they can't do a strong third place finish if they get a good win.
They would want to be big.
Yeah.
They'd want to really turn USA over, but I don't think they're in contention.
I mean, 3 points. Well, it's the same with Scotland, isn't it? It's 3 points you'd think would be good, but there's been a lot of.
I guess their goal difference is quite low as well.
Well, Scotland's is absolutely.
So what was the game again?
USA, Turkey,
I think USA have looked decent. I think Turkey have been poor, so I'm going to go 3-1.
3-1, yep.
Yeah.
To USA,
2-0 USA.
2-0 USA. I am going to go 2-1 USA.
Yeah, I think Turkey's on the flight home already.
Yeah, and I think the US may be tempted to, because they've finished clear on top. The only thing they've got to play for at the moment is just maintaining that momentum.
No.
But we've seen that tournaments like this, it's almost about a bigger battle of attrition as it is who's out, doing the good stuff. So
And they'll want to put on a good performance for
That's
their
big
home fans.
Yeah,
won't
that's
they?
true. That's true.
And that'd be big for them as well, because football has grown since '94 over there, and
Yeah.
if they get another good result, get qualified through to the next round, it's just gonna. It's like any home nation. It's just get that
Snowballs.
buzz. Yeah, you
Well,
get that
they
buzz,
win.
yeah.
They win all 3 group games. Then that's a fantastic achievement, isn't
Yeah.
it? So
Yeah.
they'll take that, and
For
they'll
sure.
they'll be going for that.
Then we've got Tunisia, Netherlands. So that should be an easy one for the Dutch.
I've been disappointed with Tunisians because I think they're not as bad as what their results have shown. But yeah, I fancy the Dutch to probably win it 3-0.
Yeah. James?
Yeah, the Tunisia haven't really offered a lot, have they? So 2-0
2-0.
to the Dutch.
I reckon, the Dutch are in the mood. They're feeling really gooder about themselves. So I think 6-1.
Oh,
I'm
okay, a
going
big
6-1,
one.
you
Big
know.
one. Okay.
If they turn the screws on the Swedes, I think they'd be eyeing off Tunisia with
I reckon they'll do
hungry
it.
eyes.
I reckon they'll do it if they don't start arguing about the colour of the sky. That's for
it.
you, Grant.
That's for you, Grant. Yeah.
That's it. And the Tunisians, they couldn't defend a sandcastle as well. Is that about right? And
I think that
this
was
is-
Brazil against Morocco in the first half.
And this is arguably the match of the round, Paraguay versus Australia. So I think
Why is it the match of the round?
because
Because of the Socceroos.
Socceroos, mate. Say less. We were quite disappointing against the States.
That was disappointing.
That first goal we gave up, it was an own goal in the end, and it was just...
You didn't turn up, did
We
you?
didn't turn up at
Yeah.
all, and things we shaped up a little bit better in the second half, but I think I just don't like it when managers go away when something works to just be. It almost feels like they're just trying to play tricky buggers, get a little bit too clever, and then completely mix it up for the next game.
Move away from what worked.
it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's like-
So Aaron Kunda was fantastic, and
Yeah.
in that first game as a bit of a spark up forward. But Australia easy 2-0.
I'm going 2-1 Paraguay. Josh, I'll wait for your message, mate.
You do.
I'm going to go for Socceroos, but 2-1.
2-1. All right. So make sure after this
So that's
recording
our
is
schedule.
done-
We've all got 3. We've all had different score lines, but that's actually different
Yeah.
results. No, we both went for Socceroos, didn't we?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yes,
but
we did,
And
yes.
so we're going to cut all of that up into a little social reel, and whoever finishes top of the table is champion of the universe. Are you guys happy with that?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And so what
Hang on,
else?
I'm going for Paraguay now.
What I would like to ask you boys is what's been the best game you've watched so far of the tournament that you've been able, because it's hard, it's on at silly o'clock, and some of the good games are on at silly hours, but what's one game that you've been able to catch that you really enjoyed watching?
Apart from the England-Croatia game.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Mine's the Holland-Sweden game because, like I said, Sweden played really well, and it wasn't really a 5-1. Exciting game.
Yeah, I can't really. I think I said like the last one was Netherlands and Japan, the 2-2.
Yeah.
Just a good game.
Yeah.
Both teams fighting and both teams attacking and going for it.
Yeah.
Just saying, sod this, we're going for it, and just attack. I just really quite liked that. And it was good entertaining game.
Yeah.
So I'd probably stick with that one.
Fair enough, because I do think that England-Croatia, that was probably my biggest, I guess, highlight from the ones that I've watched. But it's hard. Call me biased, but Australia versus Turkey, that was fantastic, because that was just a new dawn of. We brought the worst football team to this World Cup, but like all World Cups, you see the fruits of what they're doing behind the scenes, and we've unearthed a few players, and it would have been handy if Turkey didn't go on to be very rubbish for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, you would have
So it
preferred
takes-
them to have done something and you say, oh wow, that was actually a fantastic result by Australia there.
Exactly. So it does take the shine off it a little
Yeah.
bit, but you get that with the big jobs. Brazil, they're looking fantastic. They For me,
Yeah, Vinny Jr.
Vinny Jr.
He's looking all right, isn't he?
Again, you know, the superstars are turning up in this tournament, aren't they? And
Yeah. No, he's looked quite good, hasn't he?
they didn't have much competition in the last game, did they? So,
No.
So just a quick look at the Golden Boot. Speaking of Vinny J, we've got Lionel at the top with 5, Vinny, Killian, Erling, all on 4. Dennis Undav, his goal against who was that against the Ivory Coast, wasn't it?
he scored 2. He came on as a sub, so he scored.
He got the brace.
So
yeah.
and in the first game he came off as a sub and scored. So
Right,
he
I think
scored
it was
his
his
goal.
second goal that he got. It was a beautiful pass.
Yeah.
And then just traps it and just goes bang. Like,
Yeah.
That was
Proper striker.
that was
Good
probably
goal.
my favourite goal of the tournament so far. Maybe. I don't know. It was just clean. There's been some good ones, obviously. But have you guys got a favourite goal of the tournament so far?
What's my favourite
I'm struggling with that one.
So, yeah, I mean, Ronaldo's first goal was a good
That was a great finish.
finish. Like it's half volley, it's perfect positioning, good goal, and you could just because he'd missed one just a few minutes before, and you could see he was just pretty devastated by it, and he was angry and all that, and just to get that and just see the relief in his face when he runs off, and I was like, good for you, mate, good for you. So I quite enjoyed that, but not necessarily like the greatest goal, but it was just well done, mate, good goal. It was a good finish. It was a good finish. Nice cross, good finish.
Love it. So I reckon, that's probably the last thing is where I was trying to angle before, but Brazil. I feel like World Cup Brazil is back. Do you guys feel the same way, or is it just that they've been perhaps put in a group that's been a little bit kind to them?
Yeah.
How far
The
can you see
latter.
them going?
I think it's the latter. I think I think a lot of the groups are a little bit kinder now because there's so many teams. You
Yeah.
do get a bit of a whipping boy in most. So I think,
I think the group has been kind to him, but I think
And it was a bit okay, Morocco and Scotland, you know. I think not the group of death.
Yeah, I think we've said it before, or I said it before in previous podcasts, where I don't feel like their squad is as strong as what we've used to seeing Brazil have.
No.
But they've got so many top players still in that squad that could win a game. Yeah, so you can't write them off.
I think they're all missing out and out. Well, if Cunha is really an out and out striker. I think they're going to miss like the number 9 sort of proper striker.
Well, Thiago is that man, isn't he? But
Oh, I suppose.
uh,
But they're going with Cunha up front at the moment, though, aren't they?
So I reckon, that probably does us for this week. For this week's episode, we've got England, and it is currently Thursday. We've got England on Saturday night.
Saturday night, yeah.
Where are you boys watching it?
I'm going to the Vanbrugh.
You're going to the Vanbrugh?
Yeah, they've got a big screen outside. This is where we did our last podcast. And they've got a good sound outside, but I've heard it's a giant screen.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a big inflatable one.
It looks inflatable.
Yeah, no,
It looks like it wouldn't be too out of position at the local leisure centre in school holidays.
It is inflatable.
I wonder how good is the quality, though?
It seemed pretty good from the photos I've seen.
Andrew and Pete said like, it's decent to watch it. And the thing is, the layout of the garden,
Not a bad seat.
you could actually see it from everywhere, you know. So,
because that's kind of the beauty of, I guess, living in here, and I'm sure it's the same all right across England and the UK, that there are so many pubs. There are a lot of pubs here.
Especially when you're in London, Yeah,
exactly. And there are places that may not even be traditional sports pubs, but they get into the rhythm, especially for England games. So there's really so many options, and one place that does have a big screen is the Sail Loft, where we're recording out of today. So They've encouraged everyone to get down. They'll have drink specials, and you can't really go wrong wherever you watch it.
Yeah, that's the beauty of being in the World Cup. The fact that it is on terrestrial TV.
Yeah.
So you don't, you need a TV license.
Yeah,
but you don't
right.
need to be paying Sky an absorbent amount of money
I
or
was
any other streaming service.
I was incredibly surprised that that is the case, that you can watch it for free. It's very accessible. So
It's good, and it's how it should be.
Sure.
It's how it should be. It should be accessible to everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess until then, fellas, we'll be back on Monday to sort of catch up and everything that's going on. There's obviously so much that is happening in the World Cup that we would be here for hours if we wanted to try and cover it all. But one way to keep in touch is follow us on the socials. We're doing stuff here and there, going across to the pubs, trying to catch real chat and scenarios that would feel familiar to most. And outside of that,
We are paying for our drinks. This is not free, so that's not the reason why we're doing this.
No. We're doing this because we love football, we love the pub, and we love Greenwich.
And it's what we do. We come to the pub and we chat rubbish about football.
Exactly.
We feel like we know what we're talking about, but maybe the viewers can tell us how bad we are or how good we are.
Exactly, that's it. So like the socials, Instagram, TikTok, all that sort of stuff, YouTube, you name it, we are active. Thanks, boys. It's been a pleasure.
Cheers, Master.
I would say cheers, but I don't have any alcohol in my glass. Hydration break.
Ta-ta.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.